Dr. Placencia, who practices in Calabasas, is one of those defendants who entered a not guilty plea.
And now it is news reporter Monica DeAnda is live in Calabasas, where she spoke to a patient and neighbors of the indicted physician. Monica?
Well, David, Ellen, right now we're off of Las Virgenes Road here in Calabasas. This is the street where Dr. Salvador Placencia's office is located, his urgent care clinic where he sees patients. Today, we spoke to some of those patients.
I'm disappointed but not surprised.
This is 20-year-old Callie Beeman, an Ozempic patient of Dr. Salvador Placencia. The 42-year-old doctor was arrested Thursday, charged by federal investigators with 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine, 7 counts of distribution of ketamine, and 2 counts of altering and falsifying documents or records in the death of Matthew Perry.
I was terrified that someone who is capable of doing these horrible things was injecting this liquid into my body, and I didn't know what it really meant and what it could have done to my body permanently.
Placencia pleaded not guilty in his first court appearance Thursday, released after posting a $100,000 bond. We stopped by his home today in Agora Hills, but no one appeared to be home.
Just something wasn't right. Something didn't feel right.
Kathy and her husband Bill lived directly across from Dr. Placencia. They say the doctor kept to himself, never waving or offering a smile. What they did notice was all the construction going on over the last year and a half.
They replaced the driveway. They replaced all the heat and the air conditioning. They painted the house. They replaced all the ventilations on the roof. And then they put a pool and spa in the backyard. I'm thinking to myself, boy, they're sticking a lot of money in that place.
Placencia's lawyer speaking with ABC News Thursday about his client's involvement with Matthew Perry.
At the end of the day, Dr. Placencia was providing medical treatment to Mr. Perry. He was operating, in good faith under what he believed was his duty under the Hippocratic Oath. And whether or not there was a lapse in judgment in retrospect, it doesn't negate the fact that he was pursuing this with the best of medical intentions.
As for his patients, some no longer feel they can trust Dr. Placencia after what he's accused of doing.
He looked at Perry as an object to get money off of and not a person.
Now, until the medical board makes a decision, Dr. Placencia is allowed to keep practicing as long as he discloses to his patients that this case is pending still. Now, what he's not able to do at this point and moving forward is to prescribe any controlled substance.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.